I had a video when I had my last surgery done where I walked in the same section as I walked with no limp. And as you can see, I still have a limp. My surgery was last Wednesday. Today's Thursday. And it's been a lot tougher this time around. So this is probably good, since my first set of videos made it look like it was easy. It's not freaking easy. So I reminded myself that knee surgery is a painful procedure and it takes some work. So the first week of this time around on the other knee, I've been laid up a lot more. I think I got a cold, I had a low-grade fever. I had way more meds this time, which was making me feel really crappy. Last time I had more oxy. That drug is a good drug. And I think it's because it may be addictive. They don't give you as much anymore. But once you figure out what drugs to take and when, and sleeping, and now I'm this is 8 days out. I'm finally getting in a routine. I'm pretty much done with my pain meds except aspirin, and I still have some oxy. Make sure you save enough for your PT, physical therapy appointments. But I'm resorting to some herbal remedies for nighttime sleep, and it's working wonderfully. That last week was tough compared to the last time around, but I'm doing fine. I went to physical therapy on Monday. I still have I don't have staples this time. I have like zip ties. Those come out next week. Haven't been to the doctor yet, just the physical therapist. So I had a kind of a funky week. But while you're laying there, you still got to do your exercises. Even though it hurts like hell, you got to do your leg lifts. Even doing your butt crunches or flexing up your butt muscles, Kegels, whatever you want to call them, your ankle pumps, those are vital. I think the first time around I had a better experience, but I was also really gung-ho to see if I could overcome this. And I know I did too much, so I kind of made a conscious effort to slow it down a little bit. I used a walker for 4 days. I'm just now getting rid of the crutches, and there's no hurry. At physical therapy, I was at 95 and 0 for flexion and extension. Really good. I'm on track. I'm frustrated because I'm not doing all these things I want to do yet, but it's normal. So the first week's hell, just remember that. Getting better now, sleep's getting a little better. Now I'm entering I think mentally this is the hardest part, this like week 2 through 3 or 4, where you're tired of social media, you're tired of being in the house, you're not quite ready to go out and do things yet, but you got to keep on top of your exercises. And you're close to being able to do things. We were going to go look at Christmas lights a couple days after my surgery, and I bailed on it because I just didn't feel good. So now that I'm off all the pain meds, I feel a lot better. So now I'm entering a new phase. So I'm having to work on flexibility, doing all those exercises a few times a day. Now, one thing I did do that I was proud of, and I pushed myself, and it hurt like hell, is I got on the exercise bike on day 6. It was painful. I had to have that one butt cheek up in the air pretty high to get around, but I did it. And I just remember what worked last time around. That was one of my number one, speeded up my recovery. It got my flexion and extension a lot better. And now that's a goal of mine, that when I get better, I couldn't possibly get on this bike right now, but I have a little Trek mountain bike, and where I live, we have fantastic trails. So knowing in a couple weeks I'll be able to get out on the trails, ride a real bike, be outside, that'll be a lot better. I got this one on my right knee, so I can't even drive a car. You can't drive a car till you can forcibly push down a pedal, and make a quick instinct, quick nerve impulse to put on the brakes or whatever. So I'm dependent on other people to give me rides places. If it was my left knee, I could probably still drive a little bit, but not a smart thing to do. So I'm kind of transitioning. I'm a hiker. So instead of walking around with crutches, I'm trying to limp around, but be careful that you're walking heel to toe. Limping around isn't gonna do any good. Try to walk naturally. So heel to toe. They'll teach you this in physical therapy. Heel to toe, and it's easier to do with walking devices like this. And these are kind of confusing to use if you haven't used them. You plant in front of you on the opposite foot. So same way you would use a cane, you could use one of them as a cane. So try to walk normally, and these help in that. So, whoops, I'm doing it backwards. Put that one out, bad knee, heel to toe, heel to toe. And if the more you can walk correctly, the more you won't develop a long-term limp. So work with these with your physical therapist, but I'm going nuts. The weather's beautiful. I'm stuck in the house, but I'm doing good. Doesn't seem like it. I'm acting happy right now, but it's been a miserable week, I gotta admit it. I don't remember the last time around. I don't have a lot of footage of that first week. It was probably the same thing. I was just more kind of expecting that then and getting excited about little victories. And you still need to be, you gotta be excited about your little victories. When I'm rid of my crutches and walking devices now, and I'm limping around the house. It's not great, but it's a little bit every day. And remember, you're gonna have setbacks occasionally where you just have a crappy day and you take the day off, but do those exercises, flexibility exercises. That's my goal right now. The pain's subsiding, my wound is healing. Everything's about getting to 120 plus, because that's the whole point of doing this surgery. We didn't do this just so I could bend my leg 90 degrees and it wouldn't hurt. I want to be able to do everything. So it's not just up to the doctors and the physical therapists at this point. A lot of it's up to you. So I know it hurts, but you just got to keep on trucking. And hopefully I'll see you on the trail soon. Not limping like I am right now, but things are good. So I'll probably give another report in a couple of weeks, so you know where I'll be, hopefully riding around the trails in Folsom. All right, thanks for watching.